What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming back with you with a new video. I saw this last night and I was debating whether or not I should actually do a video on it. But I said, why the hell not? I think it's funny and stupid. Viola Davis. Oh, and this is from Bounding Into Comics. I said that horribly, but let's go. Viola Davis says that audience who don't see the Woman King are supporting the narrative that black women can't lead the box office globally. Let that sink in for a moment. And I went all through this, and supposedly the Woman King is some sort of retelling of history where instead of, her tribe assisting in actual slave trade and not getting stopped until the British Empire came along, she's fighting the British Empire to be an outspoken voice against slavery. Even though that's retelling history. But anyways, we scroll down here. And, you get your little stuff and whatnot. And she goes on about all this stuff, I was talking to your co-star, Lashana Lynch, she said Edwards, and she said, I'm tired of these black movies just being a moment, and for some reason, she felt like this isn't just a moment, this can be the new normal going forward. Then that was Lashana Lynch, But Davis replied absolutely 100%. And basically she said, if you go see this movie, because you're sending a very clear message to a machine called Hollywood. Hollywood is interested in green. It just is. It is what I do. So if you don't come see it, then you're sending a message that black women can't lead the box office globally. You are supporting that narrative. And if you want to normalize it, come see the same way you would Black Panther, Iron Man, Spider-Man, any other movie. Well, that's actually pretty funny considering she had opinions on all those movies prior. And right here. From Insider, Viola Davis says social media, which I kind of agree with this opinion, and escapism have a negative impact on filmmaking. It destroys our art form. Now, I agree that social media is highly destructive of modern day media and everything like that. But she says it best. Where was it? I might have just skipped it. Right here. Social media has taken over the defining of our art form, Davis said, according to Variety. I think that the word escapism is something that is interesting. The goal of us is to sit in our movie with the popcorn and our Sour Patch Kids and forget about our lives. But literally, it destroys our art form. And she had this whole opinion in this article about how she likes Marvel, she likes DC, but that's not what we should do. You shouldn't be doing that. You should do this to change the world. Down with escapism. But now let's go back to her main opinion, though. All the way up here. You're supporting the narrative that black women can't lead the box office globally. Now, I don't know how these movies that I'm about to hold up actually led the box office or ever did number one, but these were some great movies that did relatively well for their figures and their numbers and everything. And, why don't we go with the one that came to mind first off, The Help, with a 2.16.6 million US box office. Now, I don't know where the global numbers are off the top of my head. Oh, I think right here. Number one. Hey! The Help was number one in the box office at one point with $2.4 million. Well, I mean, Viola Davis was in that. She also had some help. But I guess, we don't want to use just Viola Davis, because I mean, also The Help had Emma Stone in it. It's not just a primarily black-led movie, but oh, here's the Ma with a $6.2 million US dollar movie. Well, Ma's a Blumhouse film, but for a movie that made this much money in US alone, and I did the research, it was a $5 million production movie. That's pretty damn good. Oh, what's here? Us! Jordan Peele. Again, main characters of black female. $255.2 million. I said dollars twice. I don't care. That's pretty darn good, if you ask me. Oh, and look. It was number one for a whole weekend. And the number one movie that also came to mind at this, Sister Act. $231.6 million US dollars for its weekend alone. So you want to sit here and tell me that, there's a narrative that you can't, lead the box office and all this, but yet you still want to tear down escapism and completely recreate history with your own escapism. You can miss me with that. But, Viola Davis is just one of these other Hollywood pretenders that thinks she has a big mouth, that wants to go around talking all kinds of stuff. Because you have to build a narrative around it. Yet, her narrative is fake. It doesn't exist. Sister Act, great movie. The Help, a fantastic movie. Ma was a pretty decent movie. Heck, I even think Us is a decent movie. And I like Jordan Peele's movies. I think they're a little overrated, but I enjoy them. So, no, Viola Davis. Going to see your movie is not sending this message. Not going to see this movie, neither is sending a message. I just don't want to watch it. And that's that. So, leave a comment, like and subscribe, share it out with your friends. Stay tuned for tonight, because I'm going to do recording watch party of Rings of Power. Follow my Twitch. Links are in the description down below for everything. And bye for now.